10 rounds in front of us in the light welterweight division. And this is very, very important.
Undefeated king of beers, Budweiser, present the featured bout of the evening. This bout is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dr. Elias Ghanem, Commissioners Nat Carasali, Bruce Lane, Luther Mack, and Dr. James Nave. Chief Inspector Mark Ratner. Physicians in attendance, Dr. Robert Boy and Dr. Al Capana. The timekeepers, Al Bisick and Mike Lachella. The three judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system will be Jerry Roth, Chuck Jampa, and Patricia Jarman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the magic of the Aladdin Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas, Nevada, let's get ready to rumble! 10 rounds of boxing in the super welterweight division. Introducing first our referee for the night, Mr. Richard Steele. And now, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks, with aqua trim, weighing in at 138 pounds from Azusa, California. An excellent professional record. 15 victories, only 1 defeat, 1 draw. 10 of those 15 victories by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, Zack Attack Padilla.
So there's Zack Padilla then, and this is the biggest opportunity of his life.
And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with gold letters, weighing 142 pounds. He fights out of right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and brings a professional record of 43 victories, 28 by KO, against 8 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, former 2-time world champion, Roger Black Mamba Mayweather.
And there he is, Roger Mayweather, and he looked superb last time out, stopping Livingston Bramble in 5 rounds.
Roger, let's go.
And this is fascinating. Padilla, 1 loss, and that was a second round stoppage at the hands of a very good punching Dwayne Prim back in '86.
Shake hands, good luck.
So, tell you something very interesting also. Mayweather's been lined up for a WBO title challenge against Carlos Gonzalez, but he's got to get past Padilla first, and you heard Padilla say, well, if I do win, I expect to get installed in Mayweather's place. So the ponytailed Zack Padilla then, tall and lean, and 32 years of age now, Roger Mayweather. His brother Jeff was recently beaten by Oscar De La Hoya, and the older brother's just been busted on drugs charges, so this could be a family trio if Mayweather were to go down here. It's not expected, of course. Mayweather, a local man, and this casino, I'm sure, has taken some pretty hefty bets on him winning this tonight. 10 rounds, both men wearing the black trunks, but easy to see that Padilla hasn't quite got the same complexion as the Black Mamba. Mayweather's first won the WBA lightweight title way back in 1983. Lost it in his first defense to Rocky Lockridge. He then had a try in '85 for the WBC title, which was then held by Julio Cesar Chavez, none other, and Mayweather lasted just 2 rounds. But some busy work coming in from Padilla here in the first round, past the halfway point. Nice whipping body punch coming in from Mayweather. Oh, good uppercut. And Padilla is not a heavy puncher, although 10 of his wins have come via the short route. He's not really fought in that high class as Mayweather gets through the couple of left hooks, but he's a worker, Padilla. That's his main asset. And he's tough too. And Mayweather picked up the WBC title. He beat Renny Arredondo in '87 in 6 rounds. There's not a great deal in this opening round, with Padilla offsetting some nice looking punches from Mayweather with clusters of shots. And suddenly, oh, and there's a cut now on Padilla's left eye. And possibly one on the right too. Oh, so there's the end of the first round, and Roger Mayweather in a very mean mood here. He knows how important this one is, and there's the blood spilling down the face. What a shame for him. And there's Michael Carvajal. What a good fighter he is. And I didn't see a clash of heads, so I'm going to put that down to a punch from Mayweather. This might be the one coming up. So, Mayweather's round on my card. The first, although Padilla threw lots of punches there. So round two then. And Zack Padilla protecting that cut on the left eye.
Don't hold him, don't hold him. Right, step back.
And who want to be Roger Mayweather? He made 4 successful defenses of the WBC Championship and then faced none other than Julio Cesar Chavez again. But this time he went 10 rounds with Chavez. Was stopped in the 10th. That was in '89. And subsequently he had a good win. He beat Terence Ali. And Ali, of course, just gave the aforementioned Chavez a good fight, I thought, anyway, on that recent bill in Las Vegas. And one more major championship shot against Rafael Pineda, and he stopped in 9 rounds just a couple of years ago. So he's still there anyway, Mayweather, as that win over Bramble proved, although Bramble very shock-worn these days. A nice left hook from Padilla, and he's really got to rely on work rate here. He simply hasn't got the strength, I don't think anyway, to bother Mayweather. But Roger can't afford to take this one easy. He has got a tendency to be a bit laconic on occasion, Mayweather. Oh, beautiful whippy uppercut there from Mayweather. This is a good fight. And of course Mayweather would much prefer to step in with a title at stake rather than go through these kinds of matches. Every opponent he faces will know that a win against him could mean big things for them, and Padilla is no exception. Well, Padilla coming back very gamely, two-fisted. Trying to club Mayweather there on the side of the head. Oh, and holding and hitting from Mayweather. And although Mayweather's a local man, the crowd won't stand for that. And already they're shouting for Padilla, who might just have taken a share of round two. And they're appreciating the commitment and the courage of the out-of-towner. And this boiling up into a very interesting encounter. And I'll tell you another reason for this match being so important to Roger Mayweather. He's just filed for bankruptcy. He's got debts of $500,000. So he's fighting for his life, literally, here. So the rugged, tough, active Zack Padilla. And when he lets them go with both hands, it's known as the Zack attack.
Try to get out. Break, step back, step back.
And this promising to be a very grueling, entertaining encounter. And that stoppage went over Rick Myers for Padilla in his last outing, which in fact was in February of this year. That might just go down and be proved to be a very useful win. Myers normally very durable and very capable too. So a bit of a surprise that they decided to take on Padilla here, with Mayweather so close to at least a WBO title fight. And Padilla, a pro since early 1985. And Mayweather turned pro in July of 81. And some good work coming here from Padilla. He's rolling away from Mayweather's punches, getting his counters home. Well, I'm rather surprised, in fact, that Mayweather decided to take the fight to Padilla in this way. You'd expect him to stand off and use that long reach. And Padilla very sensibly sticking close. He's good with the short punches. He's at least more effective with them. And Mayweather simply can't afford to take these. And of course, Roger Mayweather might just be under the impression that he can take out Padilla when he feels like it. And that could be a big, big mistake. Oh, lovely punches from the pair. Left hook's a piece there. Mayweather looked a bit shaken by that left hook from Padilla. And now the Zack attack. And the crowd really getting behind Padilla. So Roger Mayweather then shaken by this attack. And Mayweather not looking like a man who wants to win at this point. Oh, nice left hook. So a good round there, bags of action. And on my card, that's going to go to Zack Padilla. So all square, 3 rounds gone. This is the 4th. Scheduled for 10, remember, no title at stake here. But Roger Mayweather looking forward to a WBO title shot against Carlos Gonzalez. And there you can just see how many punches Padilla is actually throwing. Just lets them go. He's fit. And I dare say that Mayweather's punches carry more authority. They're certainly more eye-catching. But the problem is he's not matching Padilla for work rate. Just trying to think how old Padilla is. When it comes to me, I'll let you know. And the ironic thing about it is Roger Mayweather, 32 years of age, on this very day. And if he was out partying last night, he's going to pay for that. And Padilla responding well to his corner's instructions to punch with both hands. And Mayweather must be thinking, what on earth have they done to me? I've got this two-fisted lunatic in front of me, throwing punches at 90 miles an hour, and there's nothing I can do about it. Yet anyway. And those single punches are not going to be enough for Mayweather. He's got to get busy, or at least make one of those big, big shots count. And Mayweather turning very awkwardly onto those punches and presenting a rather difficult target Referee Richard still there, breaks him up for the first time. And this will be scored by 3 judges ringside. But to this particular judge, Zack Padilla threw enough punches to take the 4th. So, still bags of fight left in this one.
Take off first, don't you stop. You're punching us. You're right away. Don't wait for it.
Into round 5 then. Roger Mayweather, the very firm bookie's favourite. Under pressure. And Zack Padilla just needs to try and keep this up, but that's the question, can he? So Mayweather, they reckon, has landed half of his punches, and Padilla has landed a third of his. Statistics, of course, can tell you anything, but it's the eye that counts in boxing. 39-38, that's about the same as, yes, in fact, it is exactly the same as I've got it. Hold on, Mr. Bernstein. And 3 or 4 straight lefts there from Padilla, then a cheeky right hand over the top. And I tell you something, Padilla will be fancying this one now. And it's ironic that Padilla really has never fought anyone that you really notice, with the exception, of course, of that win over Rick Myers. The one draw on his record was with Ernie Landeros in his 3rd fight.
Strike, step back, step back, step back. Come on, back away, don't hold him, break. Don't hold him, don't hold him.
And Padilla is the one throwing punches. And Roger Mayweather really wants to be careful here. Oh, good shot. And Zack Padilla is not too inclined to take a backward step. Consequently, Mayweather's going to have to take half a pace backwards to really get the range for his own punches. This is much as about tactics as heart, strength, stamina, and pure desire to win. And tactically, it's Padilla fighting the better fight. Gets speared there with the left hook. Well, some eye-catching punches here from Mayweather in round 5. But once again, the sheer volume of shots coming in from Padilla.
Come on, work to get out. 10 seconds, 10 seconds.
And Mayweather looks almost spent here. What another good round, and it's Padilla's on my card. So now 2 in front. So, 5 rounds gone on my card. I've got Padilla on 49 points and Mayweather on 47. This is the halfway stage, round 6 of a scheduled 10. And I must say, I thought Mayweather looked a bit sorry for himself at the end of the 5th. He caught Padilla with some good punches, but suddenly Padilla just kept walking on, throwing shots, and that can be a heartbreaker. And Mayweather holding that left arm of Padilla's. The crowd can see it, they don't like it. They want their man to win on merit. And they really are getting behind Padilla. Of course, there's always been a universal love of the underdog. Not by everyone, of course. I shouldn't have said universal. Most civilized countries have a a love of the underdog. We like to see them do well. And I've got Padilla with a 2-round lead after 5. An action like this will increase that, unless Mayweather can pull out something a bit special. And that right hand of Padilla's is landing around the back simply because Mayweather is turning his body. Oh, beautiful uppercut. And the work rate of Padilla is unbelievable. This is a light welterweight contest, around 10 stone, 63.5 kilograms, and both men will be fit. And we've seen more punches thrown in this fight with only half the fight completed than we often see in many others. And Mayweather, they're harpooning Padilla with some very nice shots, but Zack Padilla, he's called on and he comes in. He needs to keep that right glove up though. On his game, isn't he? I'll tell you something, Mayweather can wallop. This is good stuff. Mayweather, 28 KOs in 43 wins. He's only lost 8 times, and another superb round. And for my money, Zack Padilla has got that one on sheer work rate. Well, they've got some work to do in that corner. I've got Mayweather now 3 points adrift, and only 4 points to gain. And can Padilla realise his dream? This is the 7th round, and strange enough, Mayweather's gone straight to that neutral corner where he finished off at the end of the 6th. Must admit, Richard Steele's handled this one well. I've not really got an awful lot of good things to say about him, generally. And normally you would expect Mayweather to be the governor in a fight, but he's been outgoverned by Padilla here. Well, that's the same score as I've got it. He must be listening. And Mayweather just looking for that little chink in Padilla's armour to fire a big punch through, but so far we've seen Mayweather cracking with some cracking hooks and uppercuts, only for Padilla to come surging forward. Zack attacking all over the place. And he doesn't care where they land. Come to that, I don't think Mayweather does. He's just hoping to get one through. And I'm incredibly surprised at Mayweather adopting these tactics. He should be centering and trying to box this fella from long range right from the beginning, but he's really been suckered here, and I'm surprised a man of his experience falling for this. And Padilla's only had 17 fights. And Mayweather's had 51 now, and they just might be catching up with him. And this is a funny old game, boxing, you know, when you're finished it shows so obviously. You can fall apart overnight, and I tell you, if Mayweather doesn't get this, he may never be the same fighter again. Not that he'd ever want to be the same as this again, although you're only as good as you're allowed to be. And Padilla is stealing his thunder inside the last 20 seconds of the 7th. 3 more after this. Well, that's another round for the Californian. How do you see it, I wonder? I've now got a 4-point gap. Round 8. Roger Mayweather, the Black Mamba, backed into that neutral corner with Zack Attack Padilla. And Padilla just doesn't know how not to throw a punch. They're going all over the place. And it looks like Padilla might just have been a well-kept secret. And his matchmaker Teddy Brenner, who's celebrating his 76th birthday today, made this one. It's not going to be a happy birthday, I don't think, unless Mayweather can find something a bit special. What a fight. And we've seen some crackers on Eurosport over the last couple of years. And don't forget, Eurosport is 2 years old on Thursday the 25th of May. And this is still good work from Padilla. And no matter how Mayweather rolls, ducks and dives, Padilla can still catch him. Phenomenal work rate. And suddenly Mayweather gets out of the corner. He's sick to death of that. And you think Padilla was glued to him. And Mayweather now looking very arm-weary. What a fight this has been. Oh, nice left hook from Roger Mayweather. So the Black Mamba strikes. And Mayweather just simply hasn't got the energy to stay centre ring. He's going to prop himself up in that corner once again. 20 seconds to go. There's 2 more rounds after this one. And these are desperate times now for Mayweather. And that's another round, I think, for Padilla. Tripped over my tongue there. 5 points, the difference now on my card in favour of the underdog. And interestingly, the Black Mamba, the snake, isn't black at all. It's a rather light grey colour. And Mayweather, they're very swollen around that left eye. These are the right hands that have eventually got through. And Zack Padilla cuts over both eyes, but the corners handle that left eye very well. And Mayweather's concentration looks to have gone. And Mayweather, a proud old warrior. He's been lightweight champion of the world on 2 separate occasions. Held the WBA and the WBC titles. Tried for the IBF. Well, still Al Bernstein's getting it right these days. 5-point gap, the same as me. Well, that's better from Mayweather. Double left hand, right cross. So we could be seeing the demise of a former great and the rise of a potential one. And of course, the light welterweight division is not the most competitive these days. Well, this is probably the worst round we've had, and it's not too bad. And suddenly, Padilla gets his range. He's like he's got a sonar system working. He knows exactly when to let both hands go. And it's amazing that he can keep up this incredible pace with 30-odd seconds to go in the ninth. And there's going to be one hell of a party if Padilla wins this one. And a wake, of course, in Mayweather's dressing room. Good right for Roger Mayweather. And Mayweather, they're warned again for holding. And this has been one of the closest rounds we've had for a long time. Where would you go there, I wonder? Well, I think there's a case of making that one an even one. But the 10th and final round. I've still got this 5-point gap in favour of Padilla. Don't forget, though, the judges in Las Vegas can come up with the odd, very strange decision on occasion. Zack Padilla, ponytailed, and now suddenly Mayweather decides to go to work. And look at that difference in punches thrown. Almost double. Well, Al Bernstein gave that round to Zack Padilla. I was slightly kinder on Mayweather, but no doubt there's a big gap here. If the judges are seeing it the same way as I am, which would be quite unusual, of course. The biggest moment of Padilla's life looks like it's going to be realised. And Mayweather just might be feeling he's gone to the well once too often. He's bankrupt as well with debts of $500,000. The older brother's on the run on drugs charges. Jeff Mayweather beaten by Oscar De La Hoya. So the Mayweather family under a bit of a cloud at the moment. And that cloud getting thicker by the second here. Time is running out. What a good effort from Padilla. Mayweather just might have underestimated this fella. But that's the thing about boxing. It is so unpredictable. And by no means would I say that Padilla is one of the best light welders in the world. But I tell you what, you'd be hard pushed to find someone to match him for commitment. Look at this. What a superb fight. And it's fights like this that make life worth living, isn't it? And make you restore your faith in professional boxing. So it's all over, bar the shouting then. Too late now for Mayweather, but we've had some dodgy decisions here in Las Vegas, as I've said. It's all over now, bar the shouting. And I've got that 99-93, 7 rounds to 1 and 2 even in favour of Zack Padilla. How have the judges got it? We are just about to find out. End of the road for Mayweather, I think. Start of a long and possibly successful road for Padilla.
Scorecards here at the Aladdin of Las Vegas. Chuck Champa scores the bout 96-95 for Roger Mayweather.
Oh, that's terrible.
Jerry Roth scores about 97-93. He has it for Zack Padilla.
That's better.
And Patricia Jarman scores about 97-94 for the winner by split decision, Zachary.
So Padilla then gets his just desserts here after a superb effort